If you have heard of Marianne Faithfull, then you must be interested in the fascinating era of the 1960s. A time of rebellion, revolution, and rock and roll. A time when Marianne Faithfull and Mick Jagger were the coolest and most fabulous couple on the planet. But let me take you back to a different time, a time when Marianne's life took a tragic turn. It was the latter part of the 1960s when Marianne, together with Mick Jagger, faced the loss of their friend and Rolling Stones band member, Brian Jones. Devastated, Marianne found herself in a 6-day coma in a Sydney hospital. As she woke up, Mick waited by her bedside, hoping for her recovery. But it was during that moment that she said, "Wild horses wouldn't drag me away." Little did they know, it was the beginning of the end for their relationship, as addiction took hold. Marianne Faithfull, born on December 29, 1946, in Hampstead, London, had a childhood marked by unconventional experiences. Her father, Major Robert Glynn Faithfull, left when she was just 5 years old, leaving her to be raised by her mother, a Viennese baroness. Marianne's mother was descended from Leopold von Sacher-Masoch, the author whose novel, Venus in Furs, gave birth to the word masochism. Marianne later described her mother's parenting as being raised like one of her cats. With a lineage like that, it's no wonder Marianne would defy expectations and live an extraordinary life. In 1964, Marianne began her singing career, catching the attention of Andrew Lloyd Oldham, the Rolling Stones manager. It was at a Rolling Stones launch party where Marianne met Oldham, who famously exclaimed, "I have seen an angel with big tits." Her first major release, As Tears Go By, written and composed by Jagger, Richards, and Oldham, became an instant hit on both sides of the Atlantic. But did you know that the song was one of the first written by Jagger and Richards? Oldham even locked them in a kitchen, urging them to write a song together. He had a vision of a song with brick walls all around it, high windows and no sex. And thus, As Tears Go By, was born. Keith Richards, in his autobiography, wrote, "As Tears Go By was the first time Mick and I really got it together as songwriters." As Marianne's career soared, her personal life took a different path. She married John Dunbar in 1965 and had a son named Nicholas. But shortly after, she left Dunbar to live with Mick Jagger. Marianne once remarked, "I never really believed in marriage. It's just a piece of paper, really." Throughout the 1970s, Marianne battled with addiction, but she still managed to release 2 albums, including the successful Broken English in 1979. Her voice, roughened by cigarettes, drink, and drugs, became a captivating instrument. Despite the challenges she faced, Marianne continued to create music, collaborating with artists like Brian Eno and Roger Waters. In 2006, Marianne faced another battle, this time with breast cancer. But she made a full recovery, proving her resilience and strength. She also revealed that she had previously battled hepatitis C over the previous decade. Now, as we journey through these old photographs of Marianne Faithfull, let us savor the history they hold. The 1960s, a time of revolution and rebellion. A time when Marianne and Mick defined coolness and fabulousness. The most exciting part is still ahead, so let's immerse ourselves in the images and reminisce about that era. Remember, never apologize, never explain.